Guys, it's a special occasion. It's a special occasion. I had to wear my chains for the special occasion. All these beta broads online have crossed a whole new level of delusion. These little boys who couldn't pull a chick to save their lives, they can't fathom how a man who drives a fucking Bugatti and is famous and is jacked living in Miami could pull chicks without paying for them.
Oh my God, hold up.
Guys, we're back with this, and shout out to Jesse on Fire, shout out to Bubba. Because we're looking at these guys, man. Like, Wes Watson is absolutely cooked. Like, we're going to keep the foot on his throat. We're going to keep the pressure applied. And this guy, I think this might be the biggest internet burnout in history. This guy has, like, 10 rented cars, you know what I'm saying? A bunch of rented houses, rented escorts, rented everything. And he's about to crash and burn because he has all that overhead capital working. And in the internet, we're not going to let him rest. We're going to keep churning out these videos and get this fraud done and away with. But anyway, his girl came out, his ex-girl, and she's talking about, this is what I just saw on Bubba channel. She's talking about this guy's giving used clothes. Basically, now Wes Watson is running an in-house thrift store. So every time he gets a new escort, they get the hand-me-downs from the last escort.
He has given to his prior escorts.
Yesterday, when I said that they're not in alignment with you, that's why it's not working, whatever, let him go. Let me tell you, Wes has this new girlfriend, and she's wearing my clothes, the clothes that I left that I couldn't bring, and he took the Birkin from me and re-gifted it to her. She knows they were mine, because they're worn, and she's proud of wearing them. She's a match to Wes, perfectly. Over my dead body would I ever do that? And
In order to give some credibility to...
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? He's running an in-house thrift store from his escort to next escort. This Wes Watson guy is a complete fraud, and he's gonna crash and burn in epic fashion. This guy has all these rented cars, all this rented crap, and he's losing revenue. I just saw on Johnny Bravo's channel as well that he's losing revenue. He's doing all the Black Friday sales, the Cyber Monday sales. Does he strike you as the type of guy that would do sales for Cyber Monday and Black Friday? Isn't he the guy that says, oh, you better have that fucking 3K, bro. You better have that fucking 7,500, bro. So why would this guy be giving Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales? His name is going through the mud on the internet. The Wes Watson subreddit got the foot on his throat. This guy is about to be done and away with. And if you just, I was looking too before, like if you just look at the change and who this guy is, you know, in the beginning, he was he acted completely different. When he was first telling his prison stories that we found out is all bullshit. We found that it's all nonsense and whack. Look at this.
Excuse me, kind sir. Hey, I love that Richard Mill. I'm Zib the watch guy. I love that Rolex as well. Is that the presidential? Can you guys share with our viewers what you do for a living?
What do you do for a living? I'm Wes Watson. Everybody knows who I am.
What's your name?
Wes Watson.
Wes Watson? Okay, awesome.
Sure.
And what advice do you have for people just starting out? Oh, that's stunning. The rose gold press. Oh, that teardrop.
Mind you, he gave all that away to his next girlfriend, to his next escort, who looks exactly, well, it's actually a downgrade. His next escort is actually a downgrade from this one.
Man, you're one lucky girl. Can you guys share what's the best advice you could give people just starting out? Want to become successful like
Personal development, first and foremost.
Okay.
Develop you as your best version of yourself, first and foremost. And then learn from a top entrepreneur and what you want to sell.
I love it. And how about you? What advice do you have for people just starting out?
just to stay connected with the highest truth.
I love that. Thank you guys so much for sharing.
Thank you, bro.
God bless you.
Mind you, this guy is a person who was sleeping on women's couches. when he said he was hustling before he went to prison, he was sleeping on women's couches. So he didn't even have enough game when he was supposedly hustling. He didn't even have enough game to get his place with a girl. He was sleeping on a woman's couch with two other women who ended up leaving
Excuse me, kind sir.
because they were so annoyed by his presence.
Watson, all right? So he is.
Look at this clown. We're on his throat.
Bay, okay? Do you know what Pelican Bay is? If you were a California state prisoner who is one of these like lifer, criminals, or people who like take pride in your criminal
Look at
life,
this douchebag,
then
man.
18 months to 2 years before he went to jail. So clearly,
And it's crazy that he's the internet. It's over with, and we're gonna be done in a way with all these people one by one. These two clowns too, that's fresh and fit. These guys are fraud and clowns. This guy here is okay. These two clowns are frauds too. Wes Watson, he's done and away with, and you're gonna see soon. I made a video on Big Boy as well. Big Boy's gonna abandon Wes Watson, and Big Boy's on his way out too. But he's gonna abandon Wes Watson. He's the next one because we know Big Boy is a pure rat and is not loyal. So we're gonna see him get abandoned as well.
This lady who is talking, this is the ex-wife. Her and he couldn't use his social name.
And
Ripped, rich and rich.
he will break people who cannot clap back, who cannot do anything for themselves, aka women, children, and some of these men who don't really have it in them to stand up to him. Except for me, I will knock it off. This shit is trashy. It's gross. You're supposed to level up after a relationship. If your heart is broken, you get better. You don't continue to do some sideways weirdo shit. Like, come on. Like, you continue to disappoint on on crazy levels. It's like, at least do something to be proud of. Like, you're proud of that?
Always said that Wes Watson is a bully.
That shows you everything about Wes Watson. Like I said before, Wes Watson needs leverage to get a chick. He can't get a hot 20-year-old, which most guys with game can just get with not a penny in their pocket. Wes Watson needs to get an older single mother with clear insecurity issues, a bunch of surgery. He needs all that kind of leverage, and he could even hold on to her. And he basically appeals. You have to think about the format, the content he delivers. He's yelling at men. He's yelling at men. Any dude that accepts that shit as coaching or mentorship is a weak dude. Any dude that accepts some guy yelling at him and talking down to them like they're a piece of shit doesn't have no self-respect. It's simple as that. And then that's the kind of people, that's the kind of demographic he appeals to. But now with the Wes Watson subreddit, with Bubba, with Dubs, with Johnny Bravo, we're about to get him out of here. And I think I'm looking forward to this because I think this will be the biggest burnout of one of these fake mentor internet gurus in history. I think this is going to be the biggest burnout. You have a clown here with 1,000 rented cars, 1,000 rented escorts, 1,000 rented cribs. He has so much overhead, and this shit just hit him out of nowhere in the Christmas season, in the holiday season, guys. We're about to get him out of here. We're going to keep the foot on this guy's throat, and we're going to get him out of here. So like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow this channel up. Help me out. And then let's everybody keep it going. Bubba, keep it going. Bubba's leading. Bubba is leading the fucking blitzkrieg. Bubba's leading the blitzkrieg to go on this guy's throat. We're gonna finish him. We're gonna get him out of here. We're not taking our foot off this guy's throat. Don't let the news cycle switch and then let him recover. I think he's irrevocably damaged now, but he's taking one L after another. Everything that he does, he can't do anything right now. He's on the back foot. He's stumbling everywhere. The escort left him. Every move he makes is a back step, and he's tripping over himself. Let's keep the pressure going, and let's get this guy the fuck out of here. And we need to work on all these false fraud mentors and gurus. We need to get them all out of here. We need to finish up with all of these guys one at a time. So let's finish with Wes Watson. Let's focus our energy. Let's get him out of here. Then we're gonna get the rest of them. We're gonna get the rest of the bullshit, the fresh and fit and all that. All those guys with Ty Lopez. I made a video on him too. We're gonna get them all out of here. Let's finish up with Wes Watson though. Like and subscribe.